Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So we are doing episode 3 of Draw With Me today, and as you can see on the screen, we are working on Princess Peach. No smoke intro this time because I completely forgot. I got a little too faded before recording the video, and other than that, let's get right into some of the topics that we're doing today. I requested over on Instagram how people feel about, the good and the bad sides of art personally. And I got a few comments. Also, side note, if you would like to request a comment to be featured in the video, I will drop that in the link in the description for you. Just follow the Instagram, and all you gotta do is just drop a comment on any of my art pieces in terms of like what anime you like, what you don't like. I usually try to keep a lot of topics stuck to, relevant shows or what is popular in the anime community right now. So whatever sparks a topic, I'll definitely let you guys know. But moving on to our first question, it was originally, what's one thing you enjoy or hate about making art? And the first question that I got was from Circle of Pharaoh. Shoutouts to you, you've been following me for a bit. And it was rendering color. Now, that is very funny to me because rendering color tends to be one of my least difficult things. Now we all render art pieces very differently. A lot of people have a step-by-step way of rendering things. For me, I try to keep it solid to like 1 or 2 colors. I think the best way to help with that and to make you hate it less is to try to find a balance and simplicity when it comes to your colors. Not everything has to be bright and vibrant and like boastful. Find a color that you like and see if it can work with what you're designing. Now, if it demands you use multiple layers of colors, then yeah, the rendering process is going to be a little bit more annoying. But overall, it really depends on what you are willing to learn. And just take your time. Slow is better. Now, the next comment we got was from Chubby_Chibi. Shoutouts to you. Thank you so much for following me on Instagram. You love painting and coloring, but you hate drawing fingernails. Oh my goodness. Speaking on the terms of anatomy, as you can see here, I'm drawing fingernails right now on Princess's Peach. I got the little, long nails going for her. I cannot, for the life of me, draw hands to save my life. And that's not a bad thing. A lot of the times, I tend to reference hand, feet, facial expressions and stuff like that from either the models that I'm using, or like a shoe, or like a hand gesture. And it overall helps. Again, don't feel discouraged when you're making art pieces to use a reference, to have it laid over your sketch, and to draw over it, because overall, you're not stealing. You're using what tools you have available to you to make the piece look more appealing to your own nature. But yeah, don't take yourself too seriously when it comes to that. For the next question is from Earth to Image. He said right now he enjoys the process, but learning to be more patient and have fun. Oh my goodness, I can totally agree to that. Learning to be more patient when it comes to art is one of my biggest issues, I believe, in terms of making more detailed pieces. I'm a very fast artist, not to toot my own horn. I think, in my own opinion, when it comes to getting some art pieces done. Now, it depends on what scale of artwork it is. Like a full body piece like this might take, 5 to 6 hours. Or it might take, 1 whole day, depending on the character or the design I'm working on. Since this is requested in a fan art piece for my Instagram, I just try to throw out it as easy as I can. I'd say the best way to work on patience is to try and do stuff you enjoy, but do small pieces. Don't try to go for big grandiose scale works. If you have a character design, work on character design. If you have a chibi or a logo piece that you want to work on, do that. Hell, for me, I usually try to practice working on portrait pieces. The face is very interesting subject to get down when you're working on art, and if you're, just starting off. So doing faces, doing your own face in terms of drawing certain characteristics, certain features, from your hair to your nose to your eyebrows, all that helps build you up to being a better artist, in my opinion. The other thing we got for the next question was from Mr. Karzar 50 Savage. Sorry if I mispronounced your whole username, my man. But it says, sometimes I like to piss off the Zesty community. Now, in light of this comment, I know he is joking. He is a longtime friend of mine. For those who aren't out there who don't know my personal life, try not to offend any communities out there, please. Don't. I get the comment was a joke intended on my behalf, but not other people will know that. So let's not be ignorant to other cultures, other sexualities, and other groups of people. I have a history of being a dickhead as a person in my real life. So it's always better to just go with the flow of being nicer. Like I said before in my original video, you catch more bees with honey than you do salt or vinegar or whatever the fuck else reference you want to use. But yeah. On to the next one we have from Nicktoons97. Shout out Nicktoons, you're another big supporter of mine. You've been riding for my art stuff since like the early 2000s, man. So thank you, bro. You enjoy seeing and having the art piece come together, but you hate seeing how you could improve on it. Honestly, the same goes for me. I'm very nitpicky when it comes to my art skills, and when it comes to art pieces that I'm trying to, present to Instagram or Twitter or whatever have you. By the way, if you are interested in how this piece is coming along, please follow the Instagram or the Twitters if you are 18 or older. I try to keep my work presented to more the adult spectrum of things, so if you are not older, you're not missing out on anything spectacular, I swear to God, my man. Just, if you want to see some tits, Google Images is free. That's all I'm saying. But moving on to the next thing on that topic of enjoying your piece but trying to see things on how you can improve it, for me, you beat yourself up 90% of the time when you're working on art, because you're always going to be your biggest critic outside of social media and stuff like that. I'd say just try to relax, try not to take your piece so serious, because all pieces are going to be bad in the eyes of someone else who is viewing it. Other than that, guys, that's the questions and topics that I had for the Q&A. If you enjoyed this piece, I'm gonna let it play out for the remainder of this video. We are working on Princess Peach, and yeah, if you want to see more pieces like that, or if you want to donate to support the cause, my Patreon and other things will be like that in the description below. This was a fun piece to do. I really enjoyed how it came out. And I'm a boobs guy, so why not draw some royalty? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna hop out of this booth and go smoke some weed. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys later. Alrighty.